Hi there, everybody. This is Donna Nauman, functional medicine nurse practitioner. 20 years I have been doing medicine and really have been a nurse since 1986, so a very long time. And what I've discovered over the years is healing comes in many types of modalities. Today, I'm offering up a class on August the 25th, and that class will be on how to connect with our spirit. I've learned so much from all of my mentors, and without those mentors, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. Spiritually, asking for abundance in my life, looking at myself as a master instead of a victim, and changing from that victim mentality to I do make choices in this life that affect who I am and who I'm going to become. So, in this class, we're going to be doing spirit work. I'm going to be teaching you a little bit about how to use a pendulum. If you've never used one, they're really awesome. They're a great way to connect with yourself, your unconscious emotions. They create energies. And one of my videos, I'm sure you have seen this before, but this is all about how energy is stored in our body. And when you put your hands on there, you can see how the energy moves. Well, when you use the pendulum is coming from your interconnected energy centers. So we'll be learning how to do that at this class, as well as so many really cool things. I use The Art of Knowing by Talk, and I signed up for their class. And I've also done a lot of work with Gina Nicole, who has been my mentor all these years and really has taught me the most everything I know about spirit. So I'm also going to have a spirit language form. Spirit language form is how do we know when spirit's really trying to talk to us? So I'm going to show you a little picture. This is my grandma Lou. I love and adore her. She passed away several years ago, but she was always my angel. And when I was filling out my spirit form, the word I came for her was the cardinal. She loved the St. Louis Cardinals. Like every time you go to her house, the Cardinal game was on, and she would talk about every player. And she just was so whenever I see a Cardinal, it's like my grandmother is winking at me and saying, "Hey, I love you." And it's so amazing. But if you don't have a language in which you speak with spirit, then you really are not connecting to the things that are going on. So I use different words for different things. So the butterfly is about new beginnings. And if I see a butterfly, I ask myself, where in my life do I need to be thinking about new beginnings? So each of the words that'll be on the communication list will help you kind of identify with your spirit. You'll sit with them in a meditation, and we'll do this at the August 25th meeting. We'll do a little bit of meditation, and you'll write down what those emotions and feelings are that are connected to words. And then you'll look for those things in your environment. And when you see them, you know that it is your spirit guides trying to speak with you. I love working with spirit. I love working with abundance. And I love that it's part of health and healing. There is a lady who wrote a book, and it's her name is Louise Hayes, and it's called You Can Heal Your Life. And basically, it picks emotions, and let's just pick one. Swelling in the ankles. And what emotion goes along with that? Being stuck in thinking, clogged, painful ideas. And the source of that is the things in your life are not flowing freely. So when we're having swelling, that could be an emotion that's causing a different kind of symptom. So learning about how the body is connected spiritually and emotionally becomes super, super important. I also am going to be talking a little bit about Feng Shui. This is a very, very beginner course. So if you know a lot about spirit already, this would not be a class for you. This is me sharing what I know with others from more of a beginning. But this is a money tree, and I bought the money tree, and then these are coins that bring abundance in finances. And there's a certain place in your house that you would put the money tree to get the most of life in abundance. And so we'll talk a little bit about Feng Shui. I'm not a Feng Shui practitioner, but I know just enough to kind of help people learn a few tips that will just kind of start their journey going down to the path. And then if you decide that you want to get in really deep with this stuff, I can give you a referral to somebody that does this for a living, and they're really, really amazing at it. So this class on August 25th is really about you connecting spiritually. Of course, there's going to be meditation and maybe the bowls, because I love the singing help, the singing healing bowls. They really bring this sense of peace. And then doing a little bit of prayer work and asking God to kind of guide us in what we're doing and where we're going. I also have some tarot cards that people can kind of look at, touch, play with, and they can choose one and see what comes up. So let's just see what we're getting today. Perspective, number 12 in the tarot, and this is a major arcana card, and it's Archangel Chamuel. It says, there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Wow. And it's a beautiful card. I don't know if you can see down here, it looks a little bit about a carnival. And to me, carnival is about, are you having enough fun in your life? Are you happy? And could you be doing some things better or differently? This is all guided work, all related to prayer and trying to bring ourselves more centered. Why do I do this? Because if I didn't learn all this stuff, I would have never made it through the last 10 years of my life, owning a practice and living in a very negative environment at the practice, and not being able to handle that emotional stress. So really bringing God into my life has made a huge difference in who I am as a person. And I really want to share some of these techniques with you, because we get so down in life that things just kind of, they topple and we don't know what to do with them. And then we think it's happening to us, but everything in life is happening for us. All these things that happen are for us to learn lessons, for us to leave behind, for us to declutter things out of our life. We'll be talking a lot about decluttering as well. Decluttering is a process that we do at home, where we start getting rid of things that we don't use anymore, so that we're opening space to receiving in our life. So this is going to be a really fun workshop. It's going to be August the 25th. If you decide that you would like to do that, just text my number and I'll get you signed up. I only have room for about 8 to 10 people. So yay, we'll see you there. It'll be a ton of fun, I promise.